All good. Alright, well I see myself on Twitch now, so I'm gonna assume I'm live. Nice, hello, welcome, I'm Tricrow. I have a few special guests with me today. Feel free to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Julian, and here's also Kala. We are both two developer of the game, Lit and the Light.
Yes, this is a very cool game that I'll be playing for you today. There's a course of 31 levels that I'll be playing through, and we've got to complete them all in the fastest possible time.
Awesome.
And is there anything else you'd like to say about the game before I just start and get into it?
Yeah, it's just we're a few students, and it's our first game that we ever made, and it's really awesome.
And we are very excited that somebody is streaming that and speedrunning that, and yay.
Exactly.
Nice. So I'll just explain a little bit, just going into the first level before I start. We play as this light beam thing. Do you have a name for it? And we have to hit the flower for a certain amount of time just to solve the puzzle. That's a brief explanation about how this game works. Sometimes we have to hit two light flowers and hit both of them. But yeah, I think if we're ready, we can get started. I assume I can do a countdown? 5,
Before
4. Oh yeah, go for it.
that, we just received a couple of very snipey donations, and I'll read them real quick.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
We have $25 by Johnson Skyfell saying, "Really enjoyed the sexy brutal run from ESA Winter. Good luck,
thank you.
Tricrow." Oh, that's very nice. And we have $15 from Cyprius Kane saying $700 hype, which means we have got over the $700 milestone, and also we now have $725 in total, which is really, really cool. Thank you so
Nice.
much for all your donations.
Yeah, so we're raising money for Crisis here, and it's a good time. But away with the speedruns, I guess. Oh, I just wanted to check, the incentive for Lit and the Light had been met, I think, last time I heard.
Yeah, let me check again.
So I'll be doing a little bonus run after that.
Yes, it has been met.
Okay, nice. So I'll just get started. If we're going
Good luck.
for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So the first level starts out quite simple. We move left to right on a little conveyor belt, and we have to aim the light beam at the flower, obviously. And this small little tech that we do to go faster, I hold up, or hold W and mash spacebar to press next level straight away. That's at least what I do. I'm sure Dev's having some faster way to do that or something, I don't know. Because from what I've heard of it, does it sound like you've been trying to play this game quite fast yourself and seeing how fast you can do it?
Yeah, so actually not the two of us, but we have one more person in the team. We're actually a 3-people game studio, let's say,
Yeah.
right now, and we have our third guy is really into trying to find all those solutions, really try to find the most efficient way to do stuff. So yeah, I haven't been speedrunning it personally, but yeah. But our best times are also around 10 seconds. Whoa.
10 seconds,
minutes.
whoa! It's way too quickly.
10 seconds. Yeah.
That's really good. I would love to actually see them sometime if they were posted anywhere. We can like add them to a leaderboard and have them all down there.
Yeah, we'll definitely ask him if he's willing to you know.
Oh, of
do
course, of course. One thing, at least for this level, it's all about like small setups. I've noticed, like trying to have all of your tiny little like angles that you're holding with your mouse cursor. Like this one, I'm trying to aim slightly left of that tip to try to get the angle in there. This one I struggle with a lot since it's just a lot of rotation that I can probably do better with.
Are you playing rotating with the mouse, or are you doing?
I'm doing a mix of both, using Q&E and then also mouse sometimes. I find the mouse is faster, except it's just a lot harder to do quickly, as you've got to be a lot more precise.
Yeah.
So for example, I moved that like beam with the mouse there, but I'm generally pressing Q&E when I'm doing the smaller movements.
Yeah, right. I'm usually doing rotation with the mouse and at the same time movement up and down with the keyboard. I find this is like the thing that works the best for me. I think Julian is doing it the same way, aren't you?
Yeah,
Julian?
yeah, exactly.
Nice. So, was there any like big struggles that you had when like trying to make this game of like how you would like deciding how this game would function? I suppose. Like, I noticed there's only 2 levels where there's more than 1 flower. Is that a thing you thought about more often?
Well, we initially planned like to make way more levels than 30. We just didn't come to that because of the time issues. Because as Julian already mentioned, we are still studying. We are a student, and we started this game like as a university project. And then as we continued, we continued working on that on next semesters, like on next terms, in a way that we had other projects running, and we kept working on that game as like a side gig. No?
Yeah.
So basically, we didn't really have that much time to do everything that we wanted, but we planned at least to make at least 100 levels. We have ideas for 100 levels.
Oh wow.
It,
That would be a slightly longer speedrun.
yeah.
So here.
But I'm sure that.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go on.
I'm sure that some strategies can be repeated. Like when you discover one thing, it probably can be then used in other levels and stuff like that.
Yeah, when I like look to try to do something in a level, I always look, can I just complete the level without actually like moving my initial like guy much, just so I don't have to worry about this one's a slightly new angle, since before when I was first doing it I was bouncing off the little top right angle as well before, but I figured the less many pieces I have to bounce on, the more quick I can do it, I guess. The slowest levels I'll probably say that I am with are all these circle orb levels where there's a lot of like maybe angles sometimes, if that makes sense. There's a lot of variance in the angles that you can have.
Yeah. Like you mean the like the level with
the second to last level at the very end, yeah.
Yeah.
With like 12 orbs that we touch.
I hate it. I always skip it.
Luckily we found somewhat of a consistent way to do it, but of course it's a struggle doing all of that sort of thing consistently. If I just have a moment while I'm doing this level, I noticed we got $50 more in, so feel free to read that off, Stacey, actually. If you have time or want to.
Oh yes, surely I do. So these $50 came from Keaton RL saying donating to a good cause and naming Bahamut something dignified and reasonable. So before that we had Silly with $10, but now we have Mr. Boatface with $50, and it's of course now in the lead. A very dignified, a very reasonable name for such a character. So if you want to beat that, you need $51. Consider that.
So the puzzle with the 3 blocks there, I don't know. Oh, whoops. I always quite like that angle that I've managed to get there. I'm screwing this one up, just fiddling with a lot of the angles. The only unfortunate part I find in this game, I mean, it's a great part of this game, but in terms of trying to do the speedrun, it's just like, have to get the exact angle sometimes to get it perfect. Which
not always very easily repeatable, right?
Yeah, and it's almost quite like the positive part about this game, because it's like trying to get the angle quite well. That makes sense, and trying to like do that quickly, and you can have setups for it as much as you like. So like I know as soon as I get these top 2, I can just move this one down. It'll be somewhat the right angle, at least. This one, like, there's probably a better angle for it. There's probably a better way to do this, but I've always done it like this, as it were. And sometimes when I can actually get it. That's the way I've done it, but I know for a fact you can bounce it off there and go straight down and do things like that. It's just being able to set it up and do that angle fast.
Malte and me actually used only one object in the last level.
Nice.
it's hard to get the specific angle, but I think if you get it consistently, it's way quicker.
Yeah, I just haven't like figured out the way to consistently set it up, and I've also
Yeah.
took way too long. This one's just knowing like how good your angle is in terms of going there. As if you get that angle well, then you'll do well. But I lost like 10 seconds doing that level badly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, the famous level that changed a little bit. Any particular reason why you decided, let's just put a block here? Out of curiosity.
It was just really pain in the ass for
Yeah.
a lot of people. There was even one review in the Steam reviews where one guy wanted the achievements. In order to get all the achievements, you have to get all the solutions, and he wanted the achievements to be a little bit of easier.
Yeah, because I certainly remember the first solution wasn't too difficult for that one, but the second solution where you had to do it with only the one object or two objects, sorry, was a little bit harder.
Yeah. Pixel perfect solution. I had one friend who played it for only this level for 3 hours or so to get this pixel.
Oh, I think I did something similar, but I don't know if I actually succeeded.
Okay.
I had a good fun time trying to get it, but I just passed it on for the end, especially when I heard that. I think at the time that I was trying to do it, I heard you guys were like changing it, so I figured, I'll just,
Wait.
yeah. But I do notice if you look at your solutions, it does hold the old solution in the log, so that's like a legacy badge right there. Like, wow, you've got the old best solution.
Yeah, you're right.
I do quite like this angle that you go for this one. That's always quite nice.
Yeah.
Took a second to get to it, but yeah, that's good.
Can I jump in with another donation real
Sure.
quick? Oh, great. So with this one, we hit $800, which is amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. And this is $25 from Naki Sero saying, much love from the Cookie Crew.
Oh, heck yeah.
Thanks the best to you.
Naki Sarah is a good friend, they turn up a lot. So this level is the one we were talking about earlier that was quite complex. That's the way I generally do it quite often, just to try to have somewhat of a consistent way. It's probably faster. And unfortunately, as much as this run has been great, this is the last level, so... it did take me a little while to figure out this one, especially trying to figure out a consistent way to get this set up. But I feel like I've got it relatively good nowadays. And coming up on time, about now. And that's the run. Hey, we did it. 10 minutes and 8 seconds, that's pretty darn good if I don't say myself.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely. Alright.
I'm glad to hear it.
Nice.
And as we have done the as we have met the incentive, we've got skips percent coming up. So as I think I've mentioned it earlier to you, devs, just do you know what's going on with the whole skips percent?
Yeah, so basically, I know. Shall I explain that? Are you explaining this?
I don't mind.
You don't mind. So shall I? So
yeah,
basically
go for it.
What's happening that is if you actually solved all levels, you can go into the menu and skip each level here with a button.
Yeah.
We're doing like a skip round to see how fast are we able to skip all levels.
So it lets you skip every single level except the last one. So we go through every single level and have to solve the very, very last one. So if tech can possibly reset timer on screen and we can have a new timer set up to start that little bonus run instead of, if that's okay. I'll briefly look at chat to tell or screen to see when that actually happens. So you mentioned you're obviously studying. Do you have any plans to do any more games? Just spoiler.
Yes, we are currently working on another game, but it's a game that goes totally in a different direction than Lit.
Okay, so it's dark.
No, it's not dark. It's not dark, but it's opposite of dark. It's like a ragdoll physics based fight game in which you, instead of controlling characters, you play with hands. You know, like when you put two hands on the table and you kick them with one another.
Oh,
This is
cool.
our next game. This is like it's really
Well,
weird.
hey, we'll look forward to it nonetheless. I'm sure. I see the time is reset there, so I'll assume I'm good to give another countdown and we can get going. I'll just change over my splits myself now, just so I can have a look at it on my screen while we're doing it. But if I just give my good old countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So immediately we're going in and we're skipping the first level. I find it odd on the very first level, it doesn't quite let you go into the menu straight away. Which is something like I can't immediately press down, which is something a little bit weird, I guess. But yeah, I'm just going through and skipping 30 levels. There's not a huge amount for me to say here. As soon as I hear the like sound effect of the lowering of the circle thing, I don't know what to call it, I can start pressing next level, or start pressing down to press next level. So I'm sorry for the torture that it is that I'm skipping all of your beautiful levels that you designed.
That's fine. That's fine. You just solved them all, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's your right to skip them.
It's your right to skip them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can confirm I did do the whole game without any skips. As is my right, and I did get hit by the whole, I can't complete a level, I can't get that one achievement now. Because of course you did have an achievement for complete a level that you skipped previously.
Yeah, we have that achievement, yeah.
And originally I couldn't get it just due to the fact that I had...
You didn't skip anything,
yeah,
yeah.
But
we actually changed this achievement since then, so now it's like, skip one level, no, like, solve a level you skipped previously, or complete the whole game without skipping any levels. Or
ah,
like,
nice, yeah.
yeah, but I think that if you
Oh,
missed
yep.
it the first time, I don't know if...
And here we are to the final level, obviously. I aim it for the, like, having 4 chains or so, and briefly aiming the thing over there, and trying to get it to the as center as possible, and then we can lovely angle to just fit into there. And you ready for on time? Because we're gonna... Time. Ah, 2:01. That ties my best time doing that. So close to sub
Nice.
2 hours, sub 2 minutes. But yes, hey, that's lit. Bend the Light. It was a fun experience. I'm glad to have you two here with me. Hopefully we can have this in a in an actual event at ESA at Sweden. That'd be hecka cool if we can make that happen.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean,
Big thank you to you. We're really, we talked to you already before the stream, but we're really proud to have you as our first speedrunner of the game. That's
Julian
really
is
great.
hyped.
Yeah.
We're hyped.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it, and I'm excited to see these new strats that you apparently have, because apparently these guys have got 10 seconds faster than my time. Yes, thank you. I think the next run is I do know what the next run is actually. It's House of the Dead 2, which will be exciting. But I'm happy for you guys to take me over whenever. I'm doing another run later this marathon. I'm playing XCOM 2 Chimera Squad. No, not just XCOM, but Chimera Squad. That's fun. Doing it to complete a single faction, which will be fun. Tomorrow at like 1 PM. Hype. Thank you very much. So this is the preamble where I keep